Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It is Brittany. So today I have a review on this wig I actually bought this time last year, and I know that sounds crazy, but I'm going to explain to you guys why it's been taking me so long to put this video up. Last year I started to buy braided wigs. I started with City Beauty World. That was my first high quality braided wig that I've ever bought myself. And I love that wig. I wore it for like 8 months on and off. And actually, I think I might buy another braided wig from City Beauty World because I didn't have any issues with it. I actually really liked the braided wig that I bought from them. So I was like, I want a faux lock wig now. So I was looking at different companies and I came across a company called Elise Real, and I saw a review on one of their faux lock wigs and it was very pretty on the lady that reviewed it. I don't remember her name. So I was like, I want to get a custom one, and I want it to look like Eva, the lady that's on Real Housewives now, and back in the day she was on America's Next Top Model. That's what I used to watch. That's what I know her from. So she has some pictures from like a few years ago or so where she has like a brown colored faux locks, and I just thought they were gorgeous. And so Elise Real, I placed a custom order on their website on December 18th, 2018. So I bought the Erika wig, and it's a goddess loc wig that's waist length, and I paid $250 for the wig, but then I had some customizations added to it, which was $45 plus shipping and handling. So in total the wig came up to $285. Which I thought was worth it, because really when you get faux locks in general, they can be that much or higher. I feel like that was a good investment, and I don't mind doing that. Custom orders, they do take a long time. They take like 6 to 8 weeks, and I knew that going into it. So about February they hit me up and they sent me a picture of what the Goddess Loc wig looked like, and it wasn't what I wanted. They didn't have it like an ombre kind of color. They had it just like black at the top and then brown at the bottom. It just wasn't what I was looking for. But their customer service was so on point. They weren't like mad or anything. They made me a completely new wig, and then they sent me a picture they sent me a video, I think, of what the wig looked like. So you have the option on their website to ask for actual videos before they send it out to you. So I would highly recommend doing that, because if I just was like, let me order this wig with the custom color and not have a video sent to me, then I would have gotten the wrong thing. So I think they have great customer service. That I have on is Outre 201, just in case anybody is curious. I was running errands and I just wanted to put this on my head. So with all that being said, here is Erika. She is, oh my gosh, she is long. Now, the reason why I haven't shown you guys is because I haven't worn it, because it is like the heaviest wig I have ever had. Like, it's like wearing a toddler on your head. I tried it on back in March when I finally got it and was just like, oh my God, this is so heavy. How is my neck gonna take this? So I just left it in my closet, but I have tried it on and it looks very pretty. But today I'm gonna actually apply it and see if it's something that I would like to keep. So you guys can see the color on it. I hope you can. It's a beautiful light brown mixed with black in there. At the ends, they are curled. I do have a few like, you know, these little decorative pieces on there. I added those. This is what the lace looks like. That's what the lace looks like. It looks like the knots are not bleached, because I can still see them, but it's not bad. So the back is a different material than the front. And this is how it was with Neat and Sleek as well. So it's a different material in the back. This is a full lace wig. So a lot of times with full lace wigs, they are lighter. Like they're not as heavy as lace front braided wigs and stuff, but in this case, it's still pretty heavy. I've had it for a while, and I tried to dip the ends. I tried to dip the whole, like all of the locks in some hot water to loosen them up, But I had one or two of them kind of unravel, but it's okay. So I had like, it was a 360 cap construction, but I cut off the lace in the back already. You do have a comb and adjustable straps. You have a comb on the far right and the far left. I put some elastic in here, but it's loosening up. So I'm just gonna try this on and show you guys. Ooh, like a good fit. But as you can see, these are still very stiff, so I would have to wear this more often for them to loosen up. And by the time I got this wig, it was like springtime, and I was not about to wear this wig in the summertime. No way, because it's too heavy for the summertime. So I was like, I might as well try it since it's winter now. So it's like the spaces in the middle, you can see them better, but up front they're kind of close together, as you can see. So I would have to use powder to kind of spread them apart. With baby hairs on this, you guys can see. And I feel like the lace is a pretty good color for me, actually. It looks pretty good. So 6 feet tall, and I got waist length, so this is where it falls on me. Let me zoom out. Let me step back because it's that long. So we're down here. I guess you could wear this in the summertime with a sundress, but good God, this is a lot of hair. So that's what it's looking like there. And then in the back, we're past my butt. Past my butt. And I'm this tall, so if you're shorter, I don't know if waist length is what you want to do, because this is very, very long. I do think it's very pretty. So I'm gonna wipe makeup off my forehead and just adhere this down, because I think this is what I'm just gonna keep on for the rest of the day and just decide if I want to keep it or not. Guys, so I'm back. So I was gonna go off camera, do my brows, do my lashes and stuff, but I was like, this natural foundation and lip looks good. So I usually don't do that. I'd like to come on camera with like my makeup done and everything like at the end when I'm talking to you guys, but I think I look nice, so I'm just gonna keep it like this. This wig goes. there are some definite pros and definite cons. I'm going to get the cons out the way. The weight of this wig is very, very heavy. I looked at my email and I'm going to read all the specs because now I see why it's so heavy. Okay, so I have long waist length, full lace wig. I have the color 1/30, but I wanted it mixed in. So this is kind of a ombre 1B30 kind of mix, but overall it looks more of a 30, and that's what I wanted. I have the lock size large, so these are pretty thick, if you guys can see, and all this stuff is things that you can choose on their website. I have a large cap, but it feels pretty snug. So I have a 23-inch circumference head, and their large is a 22.5. I don't know if it's changed over a year, but that's the fit of mine. The frontal customization is bleach knots. Now, the knots, when I was looking at them, they didn't look bleached to me. The baby hairs were full, so you can opt for no baby hairs, but from my experience with braided wigs, I feel like you do need at least some baby hairs to start off with, because with my neat and sleek wig, when I went to the grocery store, I was looking at my lace and I could see my lace. The lace looks good, but I could still see it, and I was like, if I just had a little bit of baby hair, this would have been perfect. So I would suggest to have at least a little bit of baby hair with your braided wigs. I had a lot of issues with laying my baby hairs with this wig. It just was looking too artificial, so I basically just trimmed down most of the baby hairs up front, but on the sides I do have like thicker, more prominent baby hairs, which I think I'll probably, you know, lessen those and tame those down, but I have more baby hairs on the side than I do at the hairline, and I think that does look good to have less of those swoops up here, but have some on your temples and stuff. It says additional accessories and elastic band, so I guess they put that elastic band in there and I didn't, but it's been so long I don't remember. And I opted to have a video of my hair before it shipped, and I think that was like $10 extra. And then I sent them a picture. I did request that they give my locks a more natural feel so they weren't stiff, but these are still very stiff, you know, but I think the more that I wear them, the less stiff that it will be. I'm gonna go on their website and see. Yeah, so if you want this wig, this is the Erika Goddess Loc Wig. You can choose the length. I would not go with the waist length, it's just too long for me. I would probably go with maybe medium, and that's the bra strap length. I'm still gonna probably rock this. If anything, I might trim down the curly parts just a bit so it's a bit more wearable for, you know, I'm not gonna say every day, but it's gonna make it more wearable. You can decide to get, the only lace type you can get is full lace. You can choose your color, you can choose your lock size, you can get large or small. Again, mine are large. Density, you can get full or standard, and I have full, and you guys see how that looks. I don't know what standard looks like. I just didn't want my braids to look thin, but I can see why somebody would go with standard because it's gonna be easier to put in ponytails and it's not gonna be as heavy. So keep that in mind before you decide on which density to get. And you can get your hairline pre-plucked. Mine was pre-plucked. It did look very good. You can get bleach knots, or you can get both, which is bleach knots and plucking. That's an additional $20 to get bleach knots and plucking, but you can opt for sparse baby hairs, full baby hairs, or none at all. I would probably go with sparse if I ordered from them again. And you can order an elastic band, combs, or clips, or you can just get all three of those. And then video pre-shipping. This is something you can add for $10, and I highly recommend doing that so you'll know what your braided wig looks like before they send it to you. The base price of this is the base price for this wig is $185, but the more that you add to it, it's gonna go up. With any human hair wig, it's like that. I have to say, this wig is actually really, really pretty once I got my baby hair situation under control. That just frustrated me. The baby hairs are just, ugh. I would definitely get baby hairs, but don't go with full in my opinion. I would just go with sparse because the way that I thin them out anyway is sparse. But I wouldn't go with no baby hairs. Baby hairs, like I told you guys, is kind of like a backup plan just in case your lace doesn't look good when you go outside. Speaking of going outside, I've been saying this in tons of my videos this year, being cute on camera is one thing, but when you go out into real life and the sun, it's gonna expose you and it's gonna expose your lace. And I went outside to my car. I told you guys this is what I do. I go out to my car and I look in my car window and then I just kind of see if my lace looks good or not. Surprisingly, this lace looked good outside and I was like, oh. It is pretty sunny out, so I would you know, have to see on the overcast day how it looks, but as far as it being in direct sunlight, it looks really good. And I'm not just saying that, I took some pictures to show you guys, and I can't do that all the time because I film at different times of the day and everything. But when I do have a chance, I like to go outside and show you guys what the lace looks like. The lace looks very good. And if I'm squinting and looking crazy in those pictures, the sun was in my eye, and we live in apartments and I hate when, you know, people are looking at me while I'm taking pictures. But the sun was in my eye, but the lace was looking good. So I'm very impressed by that. Only con I have with this wig is that it's very heavy, but that's on me for going with when I could have gone with the standard density. So if you don't want a heavy wig, go with that. And it's super long, even on somebody who is as tall as me. I would definitely go with a shorter length or just trim up these ends because this is a lot. This is super long and I'm like on my tiptoes trying to show you guys this. Yeah, overall, check them out. I think they have great customer service. They weren't like refusing to change my wig after I said it wasn't what I wanted. Keep in mind, this is not a sponsored video. I ordered this wig custom myself. If this was sponsored, I always tell you guys my honest opinion, but I just wanted to let you guys know I bought this one on my own last year. So if you are interested in this wig, I will leave a direct link to where you can purchase Erika in the description box. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. I'm ready to go ahead and subscribe and turn on your notifications so you'll be notified every time that I do another upload. Thank you guys for rocking with me, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.